What's up, guys? Welcome back to Golf Simulator Videos. We're back with another update coming from the Square Golf Launch Monitor in connection with Awesome Golf Simulator software. Yes, that's right. Awesome Golf Simulator software now compatible with the Square Golf Launch Monitor. And you know, these are a lot of updates coming pre-2025 PGA Merchandise Show. A lot of times I'm showing you guys things at the show, but we're getting some updates right before. So it's pretty cool to be following along with all that. And if you guys didn't know, I will be attending the show next week. Make sure you stay tuned. Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be covering all the latest and greatest live from the 2025 PGA Merchandise Show. But let's talk about this connection. So the reason that a lot of people are attracted to Awesome Golf, people I talk to, viewers, purchasers, users, all that, is that it's a low demand software. So you can actually have a lower spec PC and then a lower spec, mobile device like an iPad. And that really opens up the doors to a lot of people. They don't have to go out and buy something special. The specs are on the website if you're interested in looking at those to make sure your device is compatible. But it opens up the PC, the mobile device, everything. And the license and pricing is very fair in my opinion. Right now during January, it's on sale I think for $299, and that's a lifetime license that includes updates as well. So that's a pretty fair price if you compare it to what else is in the marketplace. And then they do have some other options. The mid-tier I don't find quite as good of a value. It's like $149 yearly I want to say, and then there's a monthly that's $14.99. So that could be a way in the door if you just want a low-cost way of grabbing 6 months, during the winter and not using it during the summer or whatever it may be. But I was impressed that they're actually using the TP5X PIX balls. So TP5 and TP5X. So I'll show you how this works, but even though that's a new update I just showed you guys, we're gonna be able to use it today because it is integrated with Awesome Golf. Now, if you guys are looking to purchase the Square Golf Launch Monitor, make sure you check out the link and discount code down in the description and pinned to the top of the comments. It helps support the channel, but gets you guys the lowest price available. It's a good value. I mean, you're talking about a lower, price device, giving people a lot of great entry into the space, works in a small environment. Make sure you check out my first look videos if you have questions specific to the device and its functions and everything. But let's go over to the software. This is what we're focused on today. In the upper right, you'll see a gear. I just want to show you guys how this works. You launch the software and it gives you the selection of launch monitor. You click square, it comes up and you select it. I mean, it's that easy. Then there's some settings in here as far as like what your altitude is, feet and inches, and then you can use either the square golf ball, the pattern ball, which is the TP5 or PIX balls. And then I think they're going to change this. This means unmarked ball. So if you're just using like a regular Pro V or something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and go back. And just some simple settings and everything. I think that's basically what we were just looking at before. You can do offset with projector, which is cool, change your display. You can change the firmness of the ranges and everything. I just kind of have it set in the middle. And then we'll go back and we'll start with range. Now, if you guys want to see the entire software and a demonstration of all the games and everything that this is opening up the doors to, my previous videos will dive into every one kind of in depth, but we're just going to kind of do some brief overview. All right, so we'll start with range, no pun intended, but overview. And then we'll talk a little bit about data. I've actually been in contact with Awesome Golf and they're trying to verify this for me. I'm not going to use a club sticker today, so no club data. And the reason is I want to make sure that we're looking at the proper ball data. And the Square has the ability where if it misses spin axis or something, it can revert to club data if it was measured. So if you're using that sticker on the, the shaft of the club, and that would produce the ball data. And I want to see if there's a way they can like override it to ensure, like if you're someone like me, I want to make sure that the data that I'm looking at was the measured ball data, and you won't be able to decipher that if it's falling back on the club data. Hope you guys are following me on that. Feel free to comment below if I need to reword it so you can better understand it. So we're not going to use club data, even though when you see the detailed view, I mean, they give you everything on here. It's very data-rich software. And then it opens up the ability for games, course play. They've got 9-hole courses. They've got real 18-hole courses. I'll show you, just a lot of things, approach shots, everything. So really a data-rich software with some various options and very kid-friendly too. So let's go ahead and hit an 8-iron down there, just kind of a normal shot, and we'll move on after a couple shots and show you different things. A little bit of a push, see if it comes back. Yeah, push draw, nice. Didn't crisp it that well, a little bit behind the ball, and you can see the spin was a little bit low, but that's okay. I like the data that I'm seeing. See the rollout? You can adjust that with what I was showing you on the fairway. So it's kind of a little hard rolling out 10 yards, might not roll out that much if you were hitting a green, so you could turn that down if you wanted to on the range, or you could switch to approach shot, and I'll show you that here in a second too. All right, let's go ahead and get this ball to actually start a little bit left if we can, maybe turn it into a fade. I hit that one better on the face, and you'll see I got better spin. But I didn't hold the face out enough, so it ended up starting left and not turning into the fade I'd like to see. I just, you know, snapped my hands closed a little bit. This is a weakness of mine. You know, cutting a ball is a challenge. I usually have to aim even further left. My body doesn't rotate well. You know, it can be very challenging. Let's see if we can get that ball to actually, you know, fade for you guys. I tried to let a little bit off that time, and you can see, I mean, it's better, but I'm still not, you know, cutting the ball like I'd like to. So we'll hit one more. I'll try not to maybe aim as far left and release the face so hard. See if that comes back a little more. Come on, ball. Yeah, see, now it's fading back a little bit. See the 504 right? I mean, that's kind of my fade. Now it says pull because it ended up left of the line. I didn't get it back to center, but I'll just be honest with you guys. If you've watched enough of my videos, like, that's a pretty good fade for me. I just have a tough time with those. Now, if I wanted to, you know, push, draw the ball, we'll go ahead and demonstrate that. That's a pretty serious push, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back pushing it that hard. I probably went a little extreme with that, but I wanted to be able to show you guys that it's going to read that ball if you're pushing it out. So let's see if we can maybe not push it quite as much and get the ball to draw hard. There we go. Come on back. Just didn't snap it quite hard enough. Still a push draw though, so it is identifying it as a push draw. Let's see if we can get that face just a little more closed. That should get around. Come on. Get all the way there. That's not bad. Almost back to center. So I think that overall, you know, the shot shaping is reading, you know, quite well inside the system. I mean, you can see that, you know, we were able to start him left and bring him back a little bit right. Let's see if we can get one more fade. Really try to hold this thing off. Oh no, that was terrible contact. That is not going to be the one. Not going to be the one. All right, one more. Look at that. Finally got it back to the center line, and it actually called it a fade. Practice makes perfect. I mean, if I could hit a fade like that every time, start it just a little left of center, and then get it to cut back, you know, right to the center point, oh, I'd love to hit that shot. Just the misses are less. I mean, everything about it. Let's say that you were kind of punching a shot with an 8-iron, just to demonstrate that it shows it. Gonna read it just fine. And then what we'll show you guys really quick is you can go instead of overview in the top there, you can go to detail, and you have some powerful data. Now, if you're using your club data, it's gonna have all that. And when you hit a shot, it still shows it up there. So let's just hit that kind of punch again. And still shows the shot, but it shows like a 2D, you know, side view, and then an overhead view as well. That's kind of easy to look at dispersion and everything. And you can go through the shot. See where it says 11 of 11? You can actually go through those, all right? So there are views. You can actually, you know, change the view, you know, where you're looking at, you know, side or kind of up above. Easy to change. Like I said, if you want it softer, it's all there. So powerful range, you know, and then you have approach shots as well. So we'll just show those real quick for you guys, because this is kind of one of my favorite ones. All you have to do is just click and drag wherever you want to hit it, and we'll just kind of hit a soft shot down to that 150 green down there. It's pretty cool. It's surrounded by water. I don't know if that's going to draw back enough. Not bad. I mean, I kind of had to take some off, you know. Not bad. Little green reaction, little spin, 6,500. I'm going to hit that well. All right, so that's your approach shots. Lots of fun, tons of options. I mean, look at this. I think there's even chipping over here. Yeah, see there, look at that, 60 yards, little 30-yard green you can chip on. There's sand on those. Lots of options inside of Awesome Golf. All right, and that was approach shots. Then you have club distances. You can dial in your distances. And there's also a coaching mode that basically allows you to compare before and after. So if you're doing coaching and things like that. Challenges, they have a closest to the pin, they have a long drive, they have target golf, and a skills challenge. All right, so all kinds of powerful stuff here. I do want to show some of the games at least. This is probably one of the most one of the most popular ones is this, wrecking ball. I think the kids love this. So that's only 68 yards, so we'll just keep this 8-iron. And if you wanted to practice punches, you could do that, and you're gonna be able to do it and blow things up. So, I mean, who doesn't want to blow things up if you're gonna have to practice some punch shots? So, I mean, these are the type of things that if you have a family, the kids really love this stuff. It's not just golf. You can get them into golf, and they're having fun like it's a video game. It's really cool. Awesome Golf's done a great job of that. And then we'll show you virtual golf really quick. So they have 9-hole courses. All right, those are fun courses, but now they have these actual world-class championship courses. So they have the Blue Monster, Emirates, Wentworth. I mean, really, cool courses that are well known. Let's go to Wentworth really quick. Let's select holes, and I want to say, hole number 2 is a par 3. And if we play it from the tips there, it says it's 151. So I think we have to go to, all the way to the hexagon. And we'll play this hole really quick for you guys, just so you can kind of see it in action. You'll notice the graphics are actually, very reasonable considering that, this software is meant for more entry-level PCs and mobile devices. But it's a very good representation of the course, and that's important. Little bunkers in the right place and everything along those lines. So let's just hit a shot down there. I didn't look at how far downhill it was or anything. I let way off of that, and I should have, honestly. Perfect. I'll show you guys a wedge shot. You know what we can do? We can go over here and just hit mulligan. That's what we'll do. So let's take our time now, and let's look. So it's 151, and it's actually uphill. There's no wind, but there's wind available. So let's just go ahead and take more of a full swing, not that little wimpy swing that I just took. I think I pulled that a little bit, though. Oh, let's see if the distance is out. Of course, what did I do this time? That's too much. I should have, my normal 8-iron, of course, is too much. Let's show chipping for you guys, though, really quick, because this is something that the square does quite well. You have to do these little 14-yard chips, but notice it's a poor lie. So it's going to take off some distance and spin. So let's see if we can kind of hit a little flop shot and get it in there. Only 14 yards. How's that going to go? We almost hold it. All right, I'll take that. So I'd be very interested to hear what you guys think about this latest connection. I think it opens up more doors for this launch monitor. I've had a lot of people say they want more options, and here they are. And it's a perpetual license, which is really nice. If you want to invest $299, you're going to have all the things I've shown you today, and you've got them locked in. So if you purchase this launch monitor, it currently, at least, does not have any type of subscription for use. So when you purchase it, if you were to buy Awesome Golf at $299, you're done. You don't have anything ongoing. So I talked to quite a few people that's a concern of. They don't want something ongoing, and this gives you a very good option again. So let me know what you guys think. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.